Second match, Justin Thunder versus Ace Walker. Start off with a lockup, then a clothesline from Walker, a good DDT from Walker, then a baseball slide dropkick on Thunder. A vicious Boston Crab from Thunder. Walker powers out of it. A huge big boot from Walker, followed by a cloverleaf. A very nice fireman's carry takedown from Thunder, gets a 2. An awesome elbow drop from the top rope by Walker, gets a 2. A nice DVD, a Death Valley driver from Walker, gets a 2, because he pulls him up. Doesn't want to get the 3 yet, pulls him up. A sidewalk slam from Walker. Walker hits a jackknife powerbomb for the win. Now there was quite a bit of a size difference here, Walker being the smallest of the 2, so that jackknife powerbomb was quite a mark out moment. Some good wrestling. Both men obviously know their stuff, had a few lessons maybe. You know, no sloppiness at all in this match. Nice back and forth action. The biggest pro of them all maybe Johnny Thunder's hair. Love it. I just absolutely love his hair. And hair is important to me, Mr. Jabroni, and I love his hair. Pro, the commentators, absolutely tremendous. Obviously been watching wrestling for a long time. They know their stuff, know what they're talking about. I don't normally like live commentating, but they did a good job. Got most of the action right, 90% of it right, you know. 3 out of 5 stars for this match. The main event now for the SIW Championship. Dalton Smith, champion, versus Shane Royal. Won a match earlier in the night to get into this match, versus Colin Cutter. A nice German suplex from Cutter on Royal. A big boot from Smith on Cutter. What is this? A great face wash kick from Smith on Royal in the corner, sitting in the corner. Very Samoa Joe-like. Good one as well, good one. A backbreaker from Smith on Cutter, followed by a sit-down senton. A beautiful vertical suplex from Royal on Smith. Then a German suplex from Cutter on Smith, which breaks a ring, coincidentally. A board drops down under the ring, which made me laugh. It wasn't a comedy spot, believe me, it wasn't a comedy spot. A nice cradle DDT from Cutter on Royal, gets a 2. Running knees to the back from Royal on Cutter in the corner. A big elbow drop from Smith off the top rope. Some good technical wrestling spot here for about 30 seconds. Some good technical wrestling from Smith and Royal. Vicious cloverleaf by Royal on Smith. A nice double underhook DDT from Royal on Smith. A big boot from Smith on Royal. A perfect German suplex from Cutter on Royal, which made me mark out, need I say. A reverse DDT from Smith on Cutter, which breaks a ring again. Another board dropping down below the ring. A big double suplex from Smith and Royal on Cutter. An amazing DVD, a Death Valley driver from Smith on Royal. Cutter breaks it up at the 2 count. A playmaker from Royal on Smith. Smith gets a win with a variation of a pump handle slam on Cutter. Well, this match was excellent. Probably one of the best matches I've seen this week. You know, certainly worthy of the match of the week. Probably in the top 3 matches of this week. Excellent match, excellent wrestling from all 3 men involved. My hat is off to them. It gets the official Mr. J's better than the pros rating. This means that this match was better than anything I've seen from Raw or SmackDown or Impact this week. Just a great match. Good psychology as well. You know, when if they did let's say if they targeted the knees, then they'd sell that injury. So good selling and good psychology in a freeway as well. It's kind of hard to book a freeway because if two men are doing something, you've got that one man there, and if he's just sitting there, doesn't do anything, it just doesn't look good. But they pulled it off. They did a very good freeway. Commentating was good. Lots of mark out moves in this match. The only bad thing was the crowd. I give this a 4 out of 5 rating. 4 out of 5 star rating. I think that's the second highest I've given this. No, the highest I've given this week. What can I say about this Fed? I love it. I absolutely adore this Fed. The wrestlers in this Fed are awesome. The matches are enjoyable. You know, great. The commentating is good. They've got an actual ring. You know, it's not they haven't just found random shit and put it together. They've got a real proper ring. Must have set them back quite a bit. The music is edited in, so it's not too loud, it's not too quiet. The wind doesn't affect it, so it's good. That's why I like it. I like it when the music is edited in. Now the crowd. What can I say about the crowd? Well, this is what I think you should do. Ace, whatever the name you are. The wrestlers that don't have a match, you should bring them out and you should just let them stand around ringside. You know, out of kayfabe, just normal people, and then you've got a crowd. They can cheer. And as I've said so many times on this episode, a crowd makes all the difference. You know, a suplex. Imagine 4 people marking out for a suplex. That'd be perfect. If you get a good crowd. A thing I've noticed with some feds that try to do this, the crowd kind of turn cocky and, you know, give abuse. Not abuse, but if someone fucks up, they get all over it and they go, oh, that was shit. No. You should just keep it friendly, cheering and marking out for stuff. I'm going to say something else. The camera work as well is another bad thing about this Fed. You've got one camera, and I think you should have at least 2 cameras. Because a lot of action was missed in this. Cutter went for something in the main event just before the last move. Cutter went for something, but I didn't see it. I just heard the commentator talking about it. Cutter takes him down, and he marked out for it as well. So I would have really liked to have seen what Cutter did there. So yes, just get 2 cameras. Yeah, I'm sure you've got a phone. Yeah, whatever this were recorded on, I'm sure you've got another phone. If it were recorded on a phone, something, you know, you've got about 10 men on your roster, I'm sure someone else has got a phone. So just use that. So at least 2 cameras, it just makes the action better. I know that means more editing, but it's well worth it, trust me. UBW has at least 4 cameras per match. 4 cameras per match. Mark spends about a week editing all of it. So yeah, a lot of editing will need to be done, but I look at the result. You don't miss anything. Great angles. You know, because the problem with one camera is if the cameraman's in a bad position, then you don't get to see the move. Whereas if you've got 4 cameramen, you know, 3 people could be in a bad position, but that one cameraman makes all the difference what's in a good position. So multiple cameras, always a good thing.